Hello again, everybody. Today I'm going to show you a really easy mathematical card trick. I really like this one. It's real simple and it works every time. What you're going to do is take 52 cards, make sure you have a full deck, remove the two jokers, and you're going to have a spectator select two cards. For the purposes of this trick, tens, jacks, queens, and kings will be worth 10, and they cannot select any one of those cards. They cannot select a 10. And the two cards they select, which are going to be ace through 9, cannot total 10. So they can't take a 6 and a 4 or a 7 and a 3. So now they can choose any two cards they like. So let's say they take an 8 and a 5. So they've taken an 8 and a 5 out. We'll set these over to the side. And we'll get back to those in a minute. So now what you're going to do, you can shuffle the cards. You have no idea the two values that they've taken. And you're going to make piles. Every time you see a 10, jack, queen, or king, you can place another card on it. Every time you see two piles that add up to 10, place a card on each one of those cards. And in groups of two. So if it's a 10, you can put a card on it, or two cards that add up to 10. So let's start. There's a 10, we could put a card on it. There's an ace, a 5, a jack. That's worth 10, so we can place a card on it. A king is worth 10. Ace and 9 is worth 10. Jack is worth 10, Queen is worth 10, 6 and 4 is 10. These three equal 10, but we're not going to do it. It has to be two cards. 2, 3, Jack is 10, place a card on it. 2, 5, 5 and 5 is 10. There's a Jack, place a card on it. 2 and 8 is 10. Wow, look at these low cards. 7, 7 and 3 equals 10. 10 is 10, put a card on it. 9 and ace equals 10, place a card on each one of those. We have no two cards that equal 10 here. So there's an ace. Say ace and 9 equals 10. Put a card on the king because that's 10. 6 and 4 equals 10. 7 and 3 equals 10. We could place a card on the king, a card on the 10. Now we have 8 and 2 that equals 10. 7 and 3 equals 10. 9 and ace equals 10. We could put a card on the king, a card on the queen, a card on the 10. Then we have 6 and 4 equals 10, and there's one card left that can go right on top of the queen, and if there was no place for that to go, it could start its own pile. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove everything that's 10, so we're going to take one pile equals 10, we'll get rid of it, and now every two piles that add up to 10. So 3 and 7 equals 10, get rid of these two piles. 6 and 4 equals 10, get rid of these two piles. And 8 and 2 equals 10, get rid of these two piles. After you do it, you should have two piles left, and these two piles, these two cards will determine these two cards. All you have to do is say 2 plus what equals 10, and 5 plus what equals 10, and 5 plus 5 equals 10, and 2 plus 8 equals 10, so you know these two cards are a 5 and an 8. So I don't know how it works, but it works every time. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. That's it. I'll see you next time.